Captain Rana Ziegler gripped the edge of the cockpit controls, her knuckles whitening as the antimatter engines of the Tempus fired up with a bone-rattling rumble. On the main view screen, the azure spiral of the Andromeda galaxy loomed ahead, their destination over 2.5 million light-years from Earth. "Initiate warp core sequence," she ordered calmly, her voice betraying none of the tension thrumming through her body. "Set a course for the galactic halo of M31. "Confirmed, Captain," came the response from her co-pilot, Gina Rashad. "Warp field stabilizing. Entry vector calculated. We'll be hitting a Lorentz factor of 200 at maximum acceleration." Rana felt the familiar lurch as the ship's Alcubie air warp bubble formed around them, the very fabric of spacetime contracting to shorten the distance. On the view screen, everything outside appeared to sustain a blue-shifted glow as the Tempus hurtled through the compressed dimension bubble at multiples of light speed. After bypassing 500,000 light-years in mere subjective minutes, Rana allowed herself a tight smile. It never ceased to amaze her how easily their experimental warp drive could traverse intergalactic distances by riding the crests of distorted spacetime. At least, that's how the physics textbooks framed it, for limited human comprehension. "Disengage warp," she said at last, as the outskirts of the Andromeda galaxy's dark matter halo engulfed them. "Begin full deceleration and prepare for normal spacetime reintegration." Gina worked the controls beside her, bleeding off their immense speed, as the warp bubble collapsed around them in a visible shockwave. When all the readouts finally settled, a dim cluster of ancient Cepheid variable stars twinkled on the scanner, pulsating celestial bonfires that would empirically confirm their position. Rana hesitated, grasping her personal quantum uplink. By the calculations, they had aged only 4 hours during their near-light-speed voyage, while the rest of the universe around them marched on 2.6 million years older. With a tap of the device, she downloaded the entirety of human history, culture, and scientific knowledge over that cosmic gulf of lost eras into her cerebral implants. It would take days to fully integrate, but gave them a tenuous thread of context for navigating this unimaginably far future universe their warp drive had delivered them to. All for the sake of reaching Andromeda before its merger with the Milky Way rendered the crossing infinitely more turbulent, a minor detour in the grand timelines of galactic civilizations. Rana allowed the time dilation implications to sink in as she gazed out at the glimmering halo with new eyes. They were the first of Earth's deep time explorers, treading into a remotely antiquated cosmos mere human minds could scarcely fathom. But such was the paradox of the eternity warp. By traveling at an unwavering pace through the contours of space-time, every wondrous frontier came pre-steeped in the indelible déjà vu of deep cosmological heritage. Rana signaled the crew to make themselves comfortable. Their scheduled return wouldn't be for another 150,000 years.